Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button, like button, and hit that notification bell so you get an alert for any new content that I put online on our channel. So today we have this on the bench. It's a Coolpix Nikon B500. The reports are that it's got a broken screen. We'll see that in a minute, because you never know, do you? You know what I mean? They said it's a broken screen, but it could be something else. I don't even know if the power's on, to be honest. So we'll have a look, see if we can get it repaired today. If it is a screen, it should be quite a short video. Fingers crossed that it's just a screen. I do have a spare screen for it, so let's see how easy it is to get a new screen in. Okay, let's get this out of the box. We'll run the title and then we'll get it out of the box, get it disassembled. I'll give you some specs on it as well in a minute once I've got it out of the box. Okay, let's crack on. So let's have a look, see what we've got. Right, there's the camera itself. We've got the book and we've got the cable, which is nice. Always nice to get them boxed. The box has seen better days, but it's intact. It'll serve its purpose. Let's see if we can get it going anyway. Let's have a look at the camera itself. Nice little cameras these. Specs on these are, I mean, the camera itself is, they call it a bridge camera, so it's sort of halfway between your digital camera and your SLRs, because you've got a lot more control over it, as you would with the SLRs. The only difference with the SLRs, obviously, you can the interchangeable lenses. So it's what's the Nikon? You know, Nikon. It's a good brand, decent brand, very well made. Apart from the screen, if that's what it is. Maximum resolution on this is 4608 by 3456. It's a 16 megapixel camera. The sensor is a BSI CMOS. The ISO range is 80 to 3200, and the aperture is f3 to -6.5. It does have an articulated screen on it, which could make it difficult to get this renewed and put a new one on it, but we'll see how we get on anyway. Screen size is about 3 inch. A couple of scratches on the screen, but nothing too major. But like I see, it looks, I can see a shadow there straight away. You can see that the camera's picking up. Do you see it? Yeah, just about. It's USB 2, shoots in MPEG 4 and H.264. I think that's interchangeable. SD card slots, it takes the larger SDHC cards. Let's see what's got in it. Oh, 4 gig card. That's nice. We get a card with it. Just hope we don't get any dodgy photos on it that someone's taken. It does have Wi-Fi as well, so you can connect up to your PC via Wi-Fi and download your pics. Built-in flash. It's a nice camera. It is a nice camera. Right, let's get some batteries in it, and we'll see if it turns on, and if it is as reported with the actual broken screen. Let's have a look. Let's get some decent batteries in it, because you need to get decent batteries in these. You don't want to be buying no crappy batteries. Right, so let's see, that one's up and down, bit of a weird configuration. Right, it's a bit flimsy that. Right, okay, lens cap off. Let's power it up and get a sound. Screen's gone, definitely gone. Does the zoom work? So the camera's working. Appears to be anyway. full out zoom, yeah, no problems. All the way back. Yeah, yeah. All seemed good. Apart from obviously this, it looks like it's got a big massive crack all the way down the centre of it. So let's get this taken apart and then we'll see if we can get a new screen. Like I say, it might just be a quick video of this. If it is, good, happy days. It's great. That's if nothing else shows up once we've got the screen replaced. Right, let's power it off. Power it off, get the lens cap back on again to make it. Don't want to, in fact, I didn't even check the lens. It looks clean. There's no scratches on it, if you can see. No scratches at all. It's a clean camera. Apart from that lens, the LCD, the screen. Right, let's get it apart. Let's take these batteries out. Don't want it powered on at all. I'm doing this now. Some screws down the back with this bracket, and I think the bracket's going to have to come off. I'm assuming that the LCD ribbon runs through that bracket. Yeah, I can just see it there. So that obviously runs through the bracket and then onto the main board at the back. So we will have to take care. And there's these buttons here as well. I'm presuming it comes off because we got one there. I don't know if that before it. One behind this flap for the HDMI and stuff. We've got none on the top, it looks like. Two at the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks like it's just for connecting that, to be honest. We'll take them out anyway, and then we're probably going to have to try and pry this off, but be careful, because if that's going in there, then these cables for this control and for the screen are going to be behind this. But it looks like it comes off there. Right, okay. Let's crack on, take it apart, and then we'll see where we're sitting with it. I'll speed this on a little bit. Encounter any problems, I'll put it back on again. I've looked online and apparently these paper ones are a little bit rare. You can get a black one and you can get a red one, but I didn't see many of these purple ones. It's quite a funky colour. Maybe a case where it is matched onto it. I see that's come apart already. Oh yes, it's got to be quite straightforward. Don't speak too soon, sorry. Anything underneath there? I'm not going to bother taking them off because I don't need to take these arms off here anyway. Just looks like it should pry. No, I'm going to take that one off there as well. That's coming off. Let's take this one out. Making sure they're all the same size, these screws, so I can't really go too long. Should I have that open? I'll leave that open. Spudger. In fact, let's get a smaller spudger, plastic one, because I don't want to scratch anything. Let's just come away from that. Let's get this top bit off. It's all around here. There probably will be some clips in it along the way. There's nothing else there, is there? No. Just want to take care as I'm doing it. I don't want to be forcing it off, because like I say, there's cables around here and I don't want to damage any of them. Looks like it's a bit stiff there. Right, so it's all behind this black thing here. There's cables there. It's a bit dodgy. If I can get in here, run it around. You know what? Right, that goes up to there, to there. Let me check this. Aha! There's one hiding. See it? Let me see if I can get focused on that. See it right down the bottom there. Little bugger. Where's it gone? Come on, is that the same size? That's a thinner one. It's a long, thin screw, that. So that's why that wasn't. Ah, see, better. There we go. There we go. Right. Where's these cables? Where's these cables? Right, there we go. So we got, looks like the screen connects on this side. Can you see that? Oh, let me lift it up. So there's the screen. Pop that up. Take that out. And we've got the control panel one on this side. Does that just come out? Can't just awkward these. That just pulls out. Yes. So there's the main board. It's a working camera, so I don't need to worry about anything there. What we got here? Oh, it looks like a Wi-Fi board down there. Speaker and all your other controls. Looks like that board there. It's actually soldered onto the actual. I can imagine this being a complete and utter pain to open up, to get the motherboard out, and then it's like a sealed bloody unit. You know what I mean? I can take that down now anyway. Right, let's put this one side. Let's concentrate on getting this screen out of here. Right. Okay. Let's see what I need to take off on here. Right. First thing first, I think this back plate here needs coming off. Let's zoom in a little bit. Just bear with me a sec. Let's get it in a bit closer so you can see. Not better? Yes. Right, let's take this back panel off. Let's see if we've got access to the actual spring. I have, as I said, I have got another replacement one, which I've got hold of. And this doesn't need to be coming off on this side. The way I've got it, when I got the other screen, I'll show you. Hang on, there we go. Right, so this is the other screen I got. So it looks like it's detached from that side. So back panel on, that on there. They screw into the back of the actual frame, metal frame on the back, and then should all go back together. Famous last words. Right, let's carry on. Get this up, them two screws out. I want to take these two off as well, because I want to take this frame needs to come off the actual body of the camera. These are all smaller screws, so let's keep them separated. God, I need a coffee. I had a coffee this morning. Right. Right, that should come off, which it does. See, I've actually got spare brackets as well for that. Right, so that back one comes off as well. It's quite straightforward, isn't it? It just snaps together like that. So then that is going to thread through. Right, we need to take this casing off for the LCD. Yeah, that can go back on afterwards. Let's keep everything separate so all the LCD ones are. That is going to be a bit of a pain. Turn it that way. Yeah, there we go. Turn it that way to make it a bit more easier. Oh, some crap on that one. You've got to be careful with these screws because they're that small. They're like the it's like the Nintendo Switch. You put too much pressure on it or do them over tight, and you'll just strip them straight away, and then you'll be buggered. Got to be gentle with them because getting these out once you've stripped the bloody top of the thread, or strip the top of the screw, will be a pain. I can imagine. No, that's it. It's the light switch. Right, let's flip this off all the way down. Let's have a look at the back. This should. There we go. There we go. Right, so is that off there because it's not really much. Ah, there we go. Right, so you can see the back of the screen now. This is just a frame. This should just pop off. This should just, yeah. It's just like a bezel over the LCD. Be careful because I don't want to snap because it's got to go back on when I get this new screen. Kind of stuff. It's a bit stiff. I'm not really asking about the screen because the screen's already knackered anyway. Right, let's put the bezel there. This should be straightforwardish. Right. Screw there, screw there. I think should be one underneath this. There it is. Let's get these two out, and that frame, well, the actual mechanism itself should just drop out. Yes. Result. That should be able to come over the top. Result. This is going better than I thought. It's definitely going better than I thought. No, right, that's the right way. That's the right way. Let's get this back over there. Fit over there. Let's come on with this now. Right. It's just fidgety. You know what I mean? I have put some tape on this just I don't want to damage it while I'm getting everything back into place. You know what I mean? That fits down there, that comes up on here. So this here, is that thing? Line these screws up because that's where that's going to have to go. Right. Along with this. Okay, it's going to go on the back onto the back of this, and then get that through. Get that through. Don't want to catch it. Last thing you want to do is snag that cable, because then we're stuck. Why is that not going in there? That should be lined up, and it ain't. That's all good. It's just one of them things. It'll go in a minute. Right. Let's make sure that that is correct. Because these two holes here are going in that there. So that needs to be at the bottom. There we go. It would help if I actually put it the right way, wouldn't it? Let's get these screws back in. I should. Why is that not picking up? Pick up. There we go. This should now hold that mechanism back in place. Do we look good? Are we looking good? No, we're not looking good. We're looking good. Right, let's get this put back with the plates, and then I can get that back in the motherboard, that back in the motherboard, and we can do a test. If it works first time, which I'm hoping it does. Right, I want to get this back on here, so because this is flapping around, it's doing the heading. So let's take these off the screen. We'll clean that screen if it works. Let's put this bezel back on. That's the way it goes. 1, 2, 1, 2. Should just click on. Oh yes. I'm going to put these screws into the screen first, because I don't want that coming off again and flapping around and getting in my way. Remember, do not over tighten, because you're stuck with a screw you can't get out. Right, I'm going to test it before I put it all back together, just in case, because I don't want to be, in fact I should have done that really before putting this bloody back plate on the screen, but I just don't want it wobbling around, getting in my way. I might just put these other two plates back on again. You know what I'm saying? So I know you can't see that, I know it's not the greatest of angles, but you get the gist. You know whether you're coming back into. Right there, nipped up. Screen's in. Ribbon's there. Right. Back plates. Zoom, and this goes like that, because that's the way we had it off. And then this other plate is going to go. Is it going to go like that? I should go through the holes there, shouldn't it? That's it. Quite easy, sweet, when you think about it. When you're going back together, it's not the hardest thing to put back. I just should imagine that main board would be an absolute fucking pain. Come on. There it goes. Remember, don't over tighten the bugger. this one this side. No, it's not going to work. Alright, let's use your fingers, eh? Just being lazy. Trying to be a smart ass. Right. Oh, that's not coming in. Sorry, it's hard to get the angles here. You can see exactly what's going on. So it's only just in case of just putting everything back to where it was. Make sure everything's tightened up. Right, that's going back on now. So we've got two more that we're holding the case on from this side onto the actual bracket itself. Yeah. And then don't forget that long thin screw that we had as well. It goes behind the flash. That needs to go back in. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a pain to get in. Because it's dead small. It's dead small. But I've got the confidence. I think we'll get that in. I'm not confident of it. I should be confident that it's going to work because I had no way of testing that screen, so I should have really plugged that screen in on its own without putting everything in, to be honest. That would have been a more sensible thing to do, wouldn't it? But, oh well. Let's make sure that that's not... I don't want that ribbon. Sorry, you can see. I want to make sure that that ribbon's being able to flex without moving too much. Let's close that. Right. Here goes nothing. Let's get it back onto the board and let's see if we have any power. So, oh, wrong way. It's going to come in that way. So I'm going to go this way. Make it a bit easier for myself because this control panel one has got to go in first. So you can't really see, can you? It's just awkward. It's awkward as heck. Come on, you little bugger. Get in there. Doesn't want to go in now. There we go. Just gotta be careful you don't damage these, because then that panel on the front is useless. Oh, can't see it. Right, let's try and get in this way. There we go. Let's just make sure that's in up there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, LCD. Get this bad boy in. And then we're cooking my gas. God, this is going to be an awkward one. Let's spin it round to try and... make sure that flaps up. Sorry guys. There we go. Come on, you know you want to get in there. Don't want to damage this connector or the FPC because it will be an actual pain to look on one side. Okay, here we go. Alright guys, you've just got to take your time and make sure that it's in and it's not damaging anything or not catching anything. I'm not gonna close it up. I'm not gonna close it up. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's get the batteries in. I just want to see if we're good to go. What do you think? Quite straightforward job, to be honest. Wasn't that difficult? All right. Take the lens cap off because these cameras won't work unless you take them off. Yes. Yes, that's it. We're done. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I know it wasn't a difficult job, but let's see if it turns on. I'll check all the functions once I get back together again. But it's more awkward than anything because these cameras, they're built bloody well by Nikon, you know what I mean, and they're not meant to be serviced by us normal people. They like to do them themselves. Remember that screw. Don't forget that screw, guys. I need to get that one in. This is bloody hell. Get in. Get in. That's it. That's it. That's it. Let's go there. There we go. So I'll check everything once we've got it all back together again. That's in there. That's in there. I'm going to leave that big thin one to last because it might help with getting all these little ones in first to make sure that the case is closed up proper, and then it'll be easier to get that one in because that screw hole, that screw hole will be flush then against that system, against the system, against the other side where it screws into. Make it a little bit easier. Nothing's easy in this life. Little tiny nip. Don't want to go too far with that. I'm laughing. So I made up that one quite. I'm sorry it's not a longish video, but it's a fix, and a fix is a fix. Regardless if it's easy or hard, a fix is a fix, and it's fixed. Yeah, I don't know know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's going to be dodgy photos on here. Just make sure the kids aren't around when I turn it on. It's tidy anyway. I'm quite happy because it's a tidy camera. I might actually keep this for myself. The only problem with it is some of the Nikons you can use as like a webcam. The software, can't remember what it's called now. Can't remember what it's called, but yeah, there is software that you can use it, and you can use it as a webcam, or you can use it. You know what I mean? So you could have like a forward-facing camera, but this one you could record doing it, but it doesn't connect to the it's just a battery case. I'm going with it. So that's dragged over there like that. Is that going to go in? No. Yeah, so you can, but this one you can't. This one is just a normal sort of camera that you can record on it, yeah, but why is that coming up? Oh, that's not good. There you go. Right, let's take that out because that isn't in good there. I think it's because I've had that open. But hey, that's because I had the battery compartment shut like a muppet. I forgot to take the batteries out while I was doing this, which is a little bit daft. It's well good to try and get the camera angles right for you so you can see proper, because I don't want to damage these screws at all. That's not going in. Why is that not going in? Into there. See what happens now when you start getting threaded screws. Oh, I don't know why that's not sitting in there. That should be flush with that. Let's try again. In fact, let's get this one in. So that one should be lined up. So I'm saying about they come apart that easy, but then you've got to make sure that all the casing's all lined up and good, because you get problems then like this. That looks flush to me. Let's see. That's gone in now. That's gone in now. Right, the biggie. Close that over. Let's see if this goes in straightforward-ish. This long one, right from the back of the flash. I'll have to test the flash net as well, so that's, and make sure it's taking pictures and it's actually working as it should. It does have a microphone on as well, so it does do video. I said before, then what was it? MPEG 4 and H.2. What was it? H.264. That format. That's it. So, next up, stopping it. Happy days. Right, let's get the batteries back in. Just make sure everything's still working as it should. We've got one down, one up, one down. No. Next thing you know is I turn it on and it doesn't work. Sod's law. It's happened before with stuff. Oh, come on. Yay! There we go. The zoom working. The zoom's working fine. What about the focus? Let's try and focus onto that. What's it on at the moment? It's on scene. Scene. Right, let's just put it on auto. Auto mode. There we go. It's auto mode, so the wheel's working fine. Auto mode. It's not focusing on that. Ah, it's focusing on the keyboard. Alright. There we go. Fine. Took that picture fine. Display. We can see, make sure these buttons are working okay. Menu. Menu's working okay. Let's check the flash. Do we need to turn the flash on or is it on auto? No, I have to turn it on. So how do we turn the flash on? Flash. 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 Let's just check it. It's not doing, it's just flashing on the screen. Sorry, you can't see this. But there we go. Flash is working as well. I'm made up. Happy days. Right. No, nothing more to see here, guys. the job has been done. Oh, let me just check these side panels. That's because it's got the zoom on here as well. Let's make it fine. Focus. Out of focus. Into focus. Yeah, I need to check the speakers and stuff like that in the video and little bits and bobs here and there, but no, I'm happy with that. Definitely. Let's turn it off. Give it a good clean. Box it up. So that ends us for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe, hit that like button, hit the bell notification so you get notifications through when I put a new video on or new content on. Subscribe to the channel, please. Show your support. Very grateful for any support I get from any of you guys. We're going to add some more new content this week. I've got a switch to get done. I mentioned that in the last video. I'll put a link to the last video up here somewhere. But yeah, we've got some good stuff coming on, so we'll start getting more of these videos online. Just keep growing the channel the best I can do. I said there's more bits that I need to buy and set up, and I've been doing this game for a long time, but obviously I've never been doing YouTube, so it's all new, doing all the YouTube stuff. But like I say, we'll get there with the help from you guys, subscribers as well. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys. See you later.